we have a 2006, we're making it look like a 2006 blue Yamaha Banshee. Off rip, let me explain why I'm doing this. A couple of months ago, I came across a set of brand new OMF wheels for sale on Marketplace. It was a no-brainer. I went and grabbed these. Since I got those wheels, I kind of just had them in the stash. 3 weeks ago, we got a bunch of Banshees in. Edwin helped me strip them down. This is one of them. We didn't document it. You know, I had those and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just do a 2006 because we've already done the black one. We've done the yellow one. The only two that we haven't done is a blue one and a white one. I have those wheels. Let me run off that. And that's how a lot of these builds start. I get one part and I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna run with that color. I got a bunch of little miscellaneous parts powder coated to match those wheels. However, these A-arms are gonna need another coat. So after we get done with what we gotta do today, I'm gonna end up running a powder coat, do another coat on these. That way they're a little bit darker to match these wheels. As you can see, the A-arm color to the wheel color is a little bit off. There are a couple other little miscellaneous parts. I had powder coated the two front calipers, the rear caliper, the rear master cylinder, and I think that'll tie in very nice. You'll notice as we build this bike, I did a bunch of different parts, clear zinc. And the main reason that I did that is because the newer Yamaha models like the YZ and the Raptor, they come with zinc coated foot pegs. The YZ 125s, they have the zinc kickers, and I think it looks really nice. This is the first time that I'm gonna be using those parts, that colorway on a build, and I just dumped a bunch of them into the batch. So the next couple of builds will have the clear zinc on the foot pegs and the kicker. Bunch of brand new OEM parts here, bunch of parts that we recycled, and a bunch of aftermarket parts. The motor, we already got a head start on that, and you're gonna see that in a couple of minutes. It's halfway assembled right now. Brand new V-Force reeds, brand new clutch kit, brand new clutch basket, new hot rod crankshaft. I think this thing's gonna fucking rip. We also have a brand new T5 exhaust that's going on this. A cheaper giveaway bike came in and it had a clean, crispy, brand new T5 exhaust. I'm sure you guys know how those lead times are. So I stole those off the bike and I replaced them. So we have those. That'll be really nice. I'm gonna run a stock airbox setup with a brand new Pro filter, foam filter, bunch of new parts for the engine. Got a bunch of parts here in front of us for this build. We also did the steering stem in that color zinc. I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it to today. I really wanted to put this thing together as soon as I started putting all the parts next to it, but this one's gonna be good. Here we go, 2006 blue. This is the first one that we've done on the channel yet, and I'm excited. I don't normally do the blue Banshees because there's so fucking many of them. We're gonna make this one different. We're gonna make it fire. 2006 blue, Bonzi Garage Yamaha Banshee.
We need our own republic, just like the Dominican. Niggas better stack every pack that they finish in. Keep menacing, lick shots at the sentencing. Talking street life cause we been representing. We need our own republic, just like the Dominican. Niggas better stack every pack that they finish in. Keep menacing, lick shots at the sentencing. Talking street life cause we been representing.
I'm in the days in with a couple days to spend. Out of state with a half an eighth to flip again. 95 South Green Rover windows tinted. Coke up in the box, smuggle with the coffee scented. Soon as we hit the Carolinas, we switch and play the rented. That's when I cop the burner with 100 dumbs up in it. For any nigga front, we gon' take it to the limit. So if you wanna take it there, then I'm willing to risk it. Cause I'm the type of guy that'll die for the dough. Even if it's slow money, it's show money. Cause if it's no money, then we taking your money. While I'm laid back, sipping on the coke and rummy.
Bastard never crossed me like a Catholic. Locks in the caravan, circling the Atlas. Pull out the twin, shoot frontwards and backwards. Smart like the cats at the Sunnis. From the boonies, but we loony. Boss in the road, cigar in my mouth when I'm crossing the toll. Bar in my house and often I'm told. I'm hot like, got the lock like money in the safe. When I'm prop like, had the 9 when I had the 8. At the stoplight, ran the red, nigga couldn't wait. Hot like quilts, when the feds come, shit rot like milk. Crabs wanna plot on the spot that I built, but I'ma keep it real like the hill got a tilt. Up and down, down and up, I rip the ground up, smoke a pound up. Y'all niggas wanna riff, we can shoot the rounds
money
up.
is the root of all evil. That's why you always gotta know where you stand with your people. LOX, so you know the flow be lethal. Colombian wholesale on El Perico. Butternut distributors with jiggier punchlines. And if you want mine, just crunch time. Nah, I won't get stripped down with the license tray pound. Left there looking like a clown. Bitches be wondering, is he a lock? I blame that on the Izzy Miyak. 3/4 of my life chiseling rock.
This right here is gonna save you so much fucking stress. Just remember who put you on. YFZ 450 throttle 2024. Some of these, you know, Banshee master cylinders that have been sitting for years, even when you fucking rebuild them, it's a nightmare. Do yourself the favor, spend the 220 bucks because I promise you it's worth it. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. I meant the front master, but fuck it. Definitely get yourself a YFZ 450 throttle and front master. It's gonna change the game. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. For this one, we don't have any YFZ throttles in stock, so we're using a stocky. But we do have a brand new OEM clutch, Perch. That crispy John John.
Hey, set off, whatever. normally is ended. But suddenly something seems to have happened. Suddenly something seems to have happened. Everybody seems to be staring in one direction. People seem to be frightened, even terrified. I want everybody to understand this.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
There are a lot of things we don't understand either. We need answers from you. What did you expect to find? What did you expect to
What's gonna be our future?
It's your responsibility to do something about it.
Well, I have the key in my hand. All I have to find is the lock. The lock. The lock. The lock.
Now listen to me, all of you.
Hey, set off, set off. 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 Whatever will be, will be.
Remember.
Will be,
Remember.
will be. The future's not our future's not our future's not our future's not.
I believe in the future. I believe in the future. I don't believe in miracles.
Can it be true? It must be true, no doubt, no doubt. Life is going on as normally as ever. But suddenly something seems to have happened. Suddenly something seems to have happened. Everybody seems to be staring in one direction. People seem to be frightened, even terrified. I want everybody to understand this.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
There are a lot of things we don't understand either. We need answers from you. What did you expect to find? What did you expect to
What's gonna be our future?
It's your responsibility to do something.
All right, so we have the Banshee complete. When we're filming the videos, I'll finish the Banshee, I'll throw the plastics on, we do the video shoot, and then I end up taking everything back off just to dial it in. So we're here at the airstrip where we test the bike. This one specifically has been a fucking nightmare. We were chasing an air leak for almost a whole day. The previous cylinders that we were using, those were not given to me, but we did a little trade, me and Diggin' Racing, who is like a local shop near me, great guy, Chris. He had these cylinders sitting for years, and I don't know who did the port work, but it was more aggressive than the ones we ended up swapping with. But anyways, chasing this air leak, couldn't find it. Somewhere inside the cylinders, there might be like a hairline crack that's just getting through. I have no fucking idea, but when we swapped the cylinders, everything was fine. So yeah, this one is a giveaway that is open right now. The idea was to do that 2006 blue. It all started from me purchasing these rims locally. So these are OMF wheels. These are a wheel set that is crazy demanded over here on the East Coast in New York, Philly. Someone was selling them locally for retail, so I said, F it. I went and grabbed them, you know, and they've been sitting around for a while. So I had a bike, or I had a bunch of bikes come in, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let me do a 2006 blue, because I haven't done that yet. I've done the yellow, I've done the black, haven't done the white, haven't done the blue. You know, people love the 2006s. It's either the 2006 or like the retro 1992, 1993, 1994. Those hold the most value. So that all started with the wheels, and then not too long ago, I bought a bunch of Duncan Racing front bumpers, because these are hard to come across and people love them. I personally think they are the best looking bumper, and you'll notice that this is the same exact bumper that we use on that Toy Story build. So that alone is like 400 bucks, and then they all were chrome, so I got it powder coated the silver to match. I wanted it to look more OEM. The A-arms, we try to match as close to the blue as these OMF wheels. Peekaboo blue is what they call it. At first, the A-arms, they were super light, and then we did another coat, and in the shop, they looked like they matched perfect, but now being in the light, it probably needed one more coat. So they're not exact how the wheels look, and honestly the wheels are really close to the original color of the 2006 blue A-arms, but it is what it is, and this is not for a customer, this is for me, so it's okay. One of you guys are gonna win it, obviously, but yeah, went with the same color for the front calipers, the rear caliper, and the rear master cylinder. The color on the springs is actually like a metallic white. It's not the same off-white that comes on the 2006. I went with a gold zinc for the brake lines. I thought the gold would look really nice. Obviously, all the brake guards, the dust shields, whatever you want to call it, those are zinced as always. The headlights, I kind of just put together headlights that were just laying around the shop. The lenses are actually used off of another bike. The backings were pretty clean, so I used those as well. The grills are new. It's got brand new bulbs on the inside. The wire harness is brand new. The ignition coil is brand new. A lot of the electrical is brand new. The stator is practically brand new. When I popped off the flywheel, it was in mint condition. We have a advanced timing plate on the flywheel, so we're set at a +4 right now just because it's ported. Then on the left side of the bike, we have a brand new stator side cover We got a brand new shifter, brand new sprocket, brand new clutch arm. The case is vapor honed. The cylinders, like I said before, those are Her Jugs Racing MX Trail Port package. He does his fucking artwork, and I told him I want good low-end power. Pretty much just reach out to him, tell him exactly what you're looking for, and he'll fucking make it happen. So I went with the MX Trail Port just because I bought a bike not too long ago, and it had that port. The only thing that the bike was missing was the engine that needed to be put together, and the dude had everything. So I put it together, and I slapped it in the bike, and the bike fucking ripped. So I instantly after that, I had a couple sets of cylinders, so I sent them to Her Jugs. I got a brand new OEM cylinder head on there. The intake boots are brand new. The V-Force reeds are brand new. The clutch cover is powder coated. The water pump cover is brand new. The circle center insert's brand new. The kicker I zinced, and then I rebuilt that. The oil plug, the drain plug, both of those are brand new. All the studs, all the bolts, brand new. We sell those on our website. Majority of the engine parts we sell on our website, and I'm slowly trying to accumulate everything for a Banshee. That way Bonzi Garage could be a one-stop shop, but it's just happening over time. Brand new T5s. In the carburetors, we have 300 mains, 27.5 pilot jet, where half a turn out from seated. I was also having a little bit of trouble with the jetting, so Her Jug Racing, he recommends a 320 main, 27.5 pilot jet, and he said second clip on the original needles. Now we're not using the original needles, we're using Toomey needles, so I have that set at the third clip down. Stock airbox, stock guide, stock airbox filter, and a stock lid with 2 holes on top, and then 8 drilled out on the bottom. The bike is fucking ripping. The last thing that I want to do is just drop the clip one more, so it'll be 4th from the top, giving it a little bit more fuel. The rear shock is completely rebuilt, and everything is zinced, so it looks super clean. I got grease flying all over the bike now from the chain, so I'm gonna end up cleaning that up, and then I'll tighten the chain because it got a little loose. One thing I noticed as I was just riding the bike a second ago, which you'll see in a second, the wheels are like wobbly. Since both of the wheels are wobbly, I want to say that it's not the hub, so I'm gonna end up swapping the axle off camera. The sprocket is OEM. This is just a good one that came off one of the bikes that came in. All new chain guides, chain rollers. The chain is brand new. The swing arm, every single build gets the plate, welded on there before powder coat. The linkage is completely rebuilt. The rear caliper is rebuilt, and that has that block off plate on there. Brand new tail light with the bracket assembly. The CDI box and the regulator is used. Like I said before, majority of the electrical is brand new. The stator, wire harness, and the ignition coil. The rear master cylinder we rebuilt, so that's a blue. You'll see everything once we roll the showroom montage. But silver throttle, this is OEM throttle. Went with the silver. It was originally black, simply because the 2006s, they all come silver. YFZ 450 front master cylinder. I've been saying this, but this shit is so much better than the OEM Banshee front master cylinder. Brand new clutch perch, brand new grips. The on and off switch is the aftermarket Vito's one. Brand new tie rod ends, all brand new bushings, even the dust caps as well. All the bolts are original bolts from either this Banshee or previous Banshees, and they all get zinced with every other fucking part of this Banshee. So all the coolant and plastic mounts, this mount right here that holds the steering stem and the plastics, even all the brake lines, those get zinced. The grease fittings, they get zinced. Everything has got to look fucking brand new. This one came out really, really nice, so you could win it. $105. A lot of people don't understand how much fucking time and how much money goes into these machines. If you just look at this bike and you just start adding up all those parts that I was talking about, you're gonna see how fucking fast this shit adds up. I ain't gotta explain myself. I've said this many times in previous videos. So just take into consideration all the time, labor, and money that goes into these machines. You could win it for $105. How can you even fucking complain? You could be walking away with this for $105, and it doesn't matter where you live in the country. I know there's a lot of people that watch our videos internationally, and unfortunately this is USA only at the moment until I figure out some sort of easy way to deal with customs, which there really is no easy way, especially with vehicles. It's just gonna stay USA only. So yeah, $105, you could win this. We'll go back to the shop now. We'll put all the plastics, we'll put the new seat on. Yeah, she's ready to rock, ready to go to the new owner. So let us know down below what you want to see next. Give me some sort of fucking crazy ideas. I don't want no regular shit. Like this one, this is cool and it looks awesome, and honestly I try and stay as close to the OEM look because that's just what the market wants. If you have like a full done up Banshee, you're not going to be able to sell it as quick as you could if it were looking like OEM. So that's why I do the little mods and keep the bike stock for the most part, like the stock A-arms, the stock swing arm, stock headlights. All that stuff is what people want. Give me your ideas. We want to make something dope that nobody else has done. We made it look like a 2006, cooler than a 2006, better than a 2006. Could be yours. $105. Don't fucking sleep on it. Just go to our Instagram. Any post of this Banshee, all the information on how to enter is going to be in the description box below, or in the description of that Instagram post. So before we rip this thing, I'm gonna give you guys a nice little ASMR because I know that people love to fucking hear the Banshee. So I'm gonna start it real quick. I have the idle set pretty high right now. I use the synchrometer tool on every bit. It just comes in so clutch to make sure that your idle is always in sync, and I have it set at 6. Now every Banshee's different, but normally I like to stay between 5 and 7, so I like it like that. And then wide open throttle. So it's running a little bit lean on the needle right now. I'm gonna try dropping, the clip and seeing what happens and just kind of with it from there. Now it's just like the very, very fine tuning, but she fucking rips every single gear. Even when you're all the way up top, you're not up top and it just wants to fucking go. So definitely look into, porting your Banshee. If you're running a stock bike and you wanna make some power while staying reliable, a port job will really, really do it. That's it. We're gonna rip the bike a couple of times, bring it back to the shop, throw the plastics on, call it a day. Could be yours, $105 per entry.
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.